Hey there and welcome back. My name is Katie and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living if you are new to my channel. And I try to cook some Louisiana, Southern, Cajun things, and here and there we splash in a little bit what's going on in our little backyard homestead with gardening and different things around Louisiana. But today, so last week, recently I did a recipe for zucchini bread and said it was, something that you might think about doing as an alternative for a Christmas breakfast. So it got me thinking about different things that you could do for Christmas breakfast. And today we're gonna do like a French toast casserole that you can prepare the night before and then just pop it in the oven on Christmas morning. Today we're gonna do it blueberry, but you could do it a number of ways. You could do like a classic French toast with like cinnamon. We're just gonna do vanilla today with the blueberry, but you could do cinnamon and vanilla. You can add nutmeg. You can put dollops of cream cheese. You can kind of make it your own as to what flavors you want. You could do different berries. They don't have to be blueberries, but this is just what we're doing for today. And I guess we'll get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is I have this is like a 7 by 11 casserole dish. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these croissants, and I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need, so I bought 2 packs of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just chop it up into chunks. So we're gonna do like a powdered sugar glaze on top of this when we're finished with it. But if you were doing like the classic French toast, you could add some maple syrup to your glaze, or you could just drizzle maple syrup over the top, or you can not add a glaze to the top. Something like this is very easy just to customize to what your likings are. Very easy to throw together the night ahead, put it in the fridge, and then pop it in the oven Christmas morning. All right, that looks good. So I did like 7 of the croissants. They're like this size in this container. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my blueberries. Gonna sprinkle these in, just kind of let them fall down in the cracks, help them a little bit. That looks good. All right, so for our custard, we're gonna need about a 1/2 cup of sugar. Again, this is for a 7 by 11. We're gonna need 4 eggs. Got a piece of shell. It's a little trick. If you use the shell to scoop the shell, it's attracted to it, and it will scoop it up pretty easily. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and whisk these together to make sure the egg gets really good and blended. Make sure you get those yolks broken up really good. I'm gonna add a good pinch of salt to this. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're we're gonna add a cup of milk, and we're gonna add a cup of heavy whipping cream. My oven's preheated to 350. That beeping just reminded me to tell you that temperature. And this will bake in the oven at 45 to 50 minutes. I'm gonna think, because I usually just bake it right away, but I'm gonna say if you put it in the refrigerator overnight, to maybe cover it at first and for about the first 30 minutes so that everything gets nice and warm before you uncover it, and it's probably gonna take more like an hour to bake, just because it's gonna all be cold. All right, so now we have this all blended. I'm just gonna pour this over the top, and it's that easy. All right, like I said, we're gonna put this in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then we'll be back with our glaze. All right, here we are. It's out of the oven. It's still pretty hot, and so we're gonna make our little powdered sugar glaze to go on top. I have about 2 cups of powdered sugar in here, and we're gonna add a pretty good pinch of salt. I have about a tablespoon of melted butter here. I'll put this in here. Like I said, you can always add like a maple syrup to this if you want to do it the French toast route. We're going to add some vanilla to it. About a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. And then we're just going to do enough milk to loosen this up. So we'll just start off with a little bit, because you can always add more. Take a whisk. So that was about a tablespoon of milk. That's a good consistency right there. So what I'm gonna do is just get this spoon and drizzle it over the top. And you can always put some in a pitcher, especially if you do that maple. If you want to make it a little bit fancier, and you can put a pitcher, like drizzle a little bit on top, and then put a pitcher on the table for people to add some to their own. And there we have it. That easy. No time at all. All right. All right, I'm not going to cut into it tonight because we are going to save it for breakfast in the morning, which again, you could then, instead of just baking it that morning, put it in the refrigerator and then bake it in the morning. You could bake it the night at a time and then serve it in the morning. But let me grab my pot holder, so I'm gonna pick it up and show it to you closer. All right, there we go. Again, like I said, there's so many variations you could do on this. Pecans, a different fruit, no fruit, cream cheese, maple syrup. Anyway, I hope you try this and let me know if you do and how it turns out and what recipe you used. But we'll see you again next time, and we will do another breakfast idea for Christmas morning. So we'll see you, and thanks for watching.